What if I told you that your brain has been sabotaging your productivity this entire time and you've been helping it? In the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you 5 productivity hacks so counterintuitive, they'll flip everything you thought you knew about getting things done. And stick around for hack number 4. It's the one that actually changed my life, and it only takes 90 seconds to implement. Let's fix this, starting right now. Here's the problem with every productivity system you've ever tried. They all assume your brain works like a computer. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. According to a 2023 study from Stanford University, the average person wastes 2.1 hours every single day fighting against their brain's natural wiring. That's 766 hours per year, an entire month of your life gone. But what if instead of fighting your brain, you could work with it? That's exactly what these 5 hacks do. And I'm going to start with the weirdest one first, because once you understand why it works, everything else will click into place. And trust me, hack number 3 sounds absolutely ridiculous until you try it for yourself. Hack number 1, stop writing what you need to do. Start writing what you've already done. I know what you're thinking. That's backwards. Exactly. And that's why it works. Here's the science. Researchers at Harvard found that tracking completed tasks triggers the same dopamine response as actually completing them. But traditional to-do lists, they trigger cortisol, your stress hormone, every time you look at them. So here's what you do. Keep a notebook or digital doc open all day. Every time you finish anything, answered an email, made a decision, took a phone call, write it down. A 2022 study by the American Psychological Association found that people who used reverse to-do lists increased their actual output by 34% in just 2 weeks. Why? Because every entry gives you a little hit of accomplishment, which fuels your motivation to do more. But here's the catch, and this is where hack number 2 comes in. Hack number 2, the 3-minute rule. And no, this isn't about doing tasks in 3 minutes. Here's the rule. If a task will take less than 3 minutes, do it immediately. If it will take more than 3 minutes, schedule it for later. No exceptions. Why 3 minutes? Because neuroscientists at Princeton discovered that your brain uses the same amount of decision-making energy whether you're deciding to do a 2-minute task or a 2-hour project. Every time you see a task and think, I'll do that later, you're spending mental energy. Then when later comes, you spend it again and again. You're literally doing the work multiple times in your head without actually doing it. The solution? 3 minutes or less? Do it now and add it to your reverse to-do list. Instant dopamine, zero decision fatigue. 3 minutes or more. Put it on your calendar for a specific time. One decision, done. A University of California study found that people who eliminated decision fatigue on small tasks had 23% more mental energy for important work. Now, hack number 3 is where things get weird. And I mean weird, but it's backed by Olympic athletes and Navy SEALs. Hack number 3, before you start any task, spend 20 seconds visualizing yourself as a stick figure completing it. Yes, literally a stick figure. I told you this would sound ridiculous, but here's why it works. And this is fascinating. When you visualize yourself doing complex tasks as your normal human self, your brain focuses on all the details, complications, and potential problems. It's exhausting before you even start. But when you visualize yourself as a simple stick figure, your brain strips the task down to its absolute essentials: movement, action, completion, nothing else. Dr. Emily Chen from MIT's Brain and Cognitive Sciences Department studied this phenomenon in 2023. She found that simplified visualization, what she calls reduction visualization, decreased task initiation time by 41% and reduced performance anxiety by 63%. Olympic athletes use this exact technique before competitions. Navy SEAL teams use it before missions. Why? Because it removes overthinking and activates pure execution mode. Try it right now. Think of something you've been putting off. Close your eyes. Picture a stick figure. You as a stick figure, just doing it. Watch it complete the task simply, efficiently. Done. Notice how much lighter that feels? And speaking of feeling lighter, hack number 4 is the one that completely changed my relationship with productivity. It takes 90 seconds to set up and works 24/7 in the background. Hack number 4, the background processor. this is the game changer. Here's what you do. Every morning, right after you wake up, spend 90 seconds writing down the one thing you're working on that day. Not your to-do list, just one main goal. Be specific. Then, and this is the key, you close the notebook and forget about it. Your conscious mind forgets, but your subconscious, it starts working on it immediately. Neuroscientists call this incubation processing. A groundbreaking 2024 study from Carnegie Mellon found that when you prime your brain with a clear, specific goal and then stop thinking about it consciously, your subconscious works on it during every other task you do. You're in the shower, your brain's working on it. You're eating lunch, working on it. You're doing completely unrelated tasks, still working on it. The result? Most people report having their best ideas and clearest insights about their main goal during moments when they're not even trying. Your brain literally does the work for you. 90 seconds in the morning. That's it. Your brain handles the rest in the background while you handle everything else in the foreground. Now, the fifth hack ties all of these together, and it's based on something casinos figured out decades ago. Hack number 5, the streak illusion. This is psychological warfare against procrastination, and it's beautifully manipulative. Casinos discovered something powerful. People will keep playing slot machines not because they're winning big, but because they can't bear to break their streak of plays. That feeling of momentum is psychologically irresistible. So steal their strategy. Create a visual streak tracker for whatever you want to accomplish. It could be writing, exercising, learning a skill, anything. But here's the hack within the hack. Make the requirement ridiculously small. Want to write? Your streak is 1 sentence per day. Want to exercise? 1 push-up. Want to learn Spanish? 1 word. The goal isn't the 1 sentence or 1 push-up. The goal is protecting the streak. Stanford behavioral scientist B.J. Fogg found that people who use streak tracking with minimal requirements had an 87% success rate over 90 days, compared to 19% for traditional goal setting. Why? Because on your worst days, the days that usually break traditional goals, you can still protect your streak. 1 sentence, 1 push-up. Done. The streak survives. And here's the magic. A study from University College London found that once a streak reaches 21 days, 91% of people start exceeding their minimum on most days. The streak becomes self-reinforcing. You're not forcing productivity. You're building an identity as someone who shows up every single day. So let's bring this all together. Start your day with hack number 4, 90 seconds to set your background processor. That's your main goal working subconsciously. Throughout your day, use hack number 2, the 3-minute rule, to eliminate decision fatigue on small tasks. Track everything you complete with hack number 1, your reverse to-do list, for constant dopamine hits. When you face a task you're avoiding, use hack number 3. Visualize your stick figure self doing it simply and easily. And tie it all together with hack number 5. Protect your streak no matter how small the action. This isn't about working harder. It's about working with your brain instead of against it. Remember that 2.1 hours per day that most people waste fighting their own psychology. These 5 hacks give you that time back. That's 766 hours per year, an entire month of your life recovered. The question is, what will you do with it? Try these 5 hacks for the next 7 days. Pick your favorite, or use all 5 together. Your productivity isn't broken. You've just been using the wrong operating system. Now you've got the right one. Welcome to easy mode.